Hi everyone, in this video I am going to present a topic on neoplasia. Neoplasia is a process of abnormal and uncontrolled growth of cells. Okay, this one will develop into further tumor or a neoplasm. Okay, neoplasia is a Greek language where neo means new and plasia means growth. Okay, it refers to the abnormal growth of cells. This one will which forms many new cells that differs from the surrounding normal cells. Okay, in this case the cells will multiply very uncontrollably. They can invade, spread and damage the surrounding tissues or organ. Okay, this neoplasia is classified into two types, benign or malignant. Okay, benign neoplasia, this is a type of tumor that does not invade or spread to the other tissues and organ. Okay, this one will grows very slowly. It is easy to remove. And then they do not metastasize or spread to other parts of the body. These are the non-cancerous growth of cells. Okay, this will grow slowly. It is typically composed of cells that are appear similar to normal cells. They will do not invade the nearby tissue or spread to other parts of the body. Examples of this benign tumor include fibroids, lipomas and adenomas. Okay, then malignant neoplasia. This is a type of tumor that will invade and damage the surrounding tissues and organs. These tumors also have ability to change other parts of the and spread to other parts of the body. It is a kind of cancerous growth of cells. It will invade the nearby tissues and can spread to other parts of the body. Malignant tumors are often characterized by abnormal looking cells. This will grow quickly and can invade the nearby tissue or organ. Malignant tumors do not have a fibrous capsule and can break off and travel through the bloodstream or lymphatic system and form new tumors in other parts of the body. Examples of malignant tumor include carcinoma. Okay, this is a tumor in the epithelial tissue such as lining of the lungs, stomach or skin. Then sarcoma, this is a tumor that develops in a connective tissue such as muscle, bone or cartilage. Then leukemia, it is a cancer of blood or bone marrow. Then next concept is causes of neoplasia. This will include exposure to carcinogenic substances like tobacco, alcohol and UV rays. Then weakened immune system, infections like HPV, hepatitis B and C, HIV, age and family history of cancer. Then symptoms of neoplasia. This one will depend on location and size of the tumor. Symptoms include lump or growth that may be visible or felt, pain or discomfort in the affected area, then loss of appetite, weight loss, fatigue and weakness, then changes in bowel or bladder habit, unexplained bleeding, persistent coughing or difficulty in breathing. Then diagnosis of neoplasia and treatment of neoplasia. It can be diagnosed through various tests like biopsy. Biopsy in the sense a sample of tissue is taken and examined under a microscope. Then by using X-ray imaging, MRI, CT scan and ultrasound, we can detect the location and size of a tumor. Then blood test also detect the presence of cancer cells. Then treatment includes surgery, radiation therapy, chemotherapy in the sense medicines are used to kill cancer cells. Then immunotherapy. Okay, these are the major treatments for neoplasia. Okay, the next concept is carcinogenesis. It refers to the process by which cells become cancerous or develop into cancerous growth. Environmental factors such as exposure to radiation, chemicals and viruses can also damage DNA. The process of carcinogenesis involves multiple steps, starting with initiation of genetic mutations and progressing to the development of precancerous cells. Okay, the next concept is spread of tumors. First stage is when the cancer cells begin to invade the surrounding tissues. In this stage, cancer cells can be still treated with surgery, radiation therapy or chemotherapy. The second stage is when the cancer cell starts to move into the lymphatic system. Okay, the cancer cells can then spread to the nearest lymph node. If left untreated, it will move to other parts of the body. Okay, then third stage is when the cancer cells enter the bloodstream. This is when the cancer cells can spread to distant part of the body. Okay, this process is called metastasis. Okay, the next concept is autopsy and biopsy. Autopsy in the sense postmortem examination. The types of autopsy or forensic autopsy. It is for conducting when the cause of death is unclear, or then clinical autopsy. Okay, it is used to understand the illness. Then purpose of autopsies. It is used to determine the cause of death, then identify the disease. Then education and training for medical students. Then autopsy procedure. External examination is there. Physical examination of the body to identify the external signs of injury or diseases. Internal examination in the sense dissection of an organs and tissues to examine the abnormalities. And then sample collection. Tissues and fluid samples are obtained. Then report preparation. The autopsy findings are documented, which includes the cause of death and contributing factors and any additional findings. Then next concept is biopsy. Biopsy involves the collection of small samples or tissue, which is used to diagnose disease. Types of biopsies include needle biopsy. Here the needle is used to extract the sample. Surgical biopsy is that it will involve a larger sample that is removed during the surgery. Then endoscopic biopsy is that it will utilize the endoscope to collect the sample. Then purpose of biopsy, it is helps to identify the presence of diseases. Then treatment planning, then monitoring the disease progression. Then biopsy procedure, here a small incision or needle insertion is made to extract the tissue. Then the collected tissue is processed, then embedded in wax, then thinly sliced, strained and examined under the microscope. Thank you for listening.